Yes, sir. We back in Sports From NextDoor Season 2. This is the Kickoff Show. It's your boy Rex the Best, and we back at it, man. We back at it. What I can say, it's been a long off season. We had to get a little bit of straightening. We got some new segments, some new ideas going on this season. So y'all tap in, y'all be ready. We still gonna get y'all that college football, college basketball, NFL, NBA, boxing, and some little wrestling drama that we got going on this season. So y'all just kick back and relax. This sports from this done. Let's get it. Like I said, this season we back at it. We back getting to it. It's a lot of stuff this season. A lot of stuff going on this season. I got a crew. I know y'all see me the solo episode and the regular setup right now, but I got a crew of guys that's gonna come in. We're gonna give some live debates, talk about some topics, go over the games from the week before, things of that nature, man. It's gonna be a great season. We're gonna be turned up this whole season, man. I hope y'all enjoy what we got coming on. But let's get into it today. Today we got the NFL. I got some hot NFL topics that I want to go over, and we're gonna get to it like that. All right, we're kicking off in Cincinnati. We gotta go over there with Joe Burrow and the Bengals, man. Um, let's put up a shut up year, man. Joe Burrow has to get it done this year, bro. We know he went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago, but not making the playoffs at the last 2 years, that's unacceptable. You get what I'm saying? We know Joe Burrow has a cannon for an arm. He has all the weapons at his disposal in the receiving department. But his O-line is poo trash. What Bubba Dub say? Trash. That describes his O-line. His O-line is horrible. As we seen in the last preseason game, I think they played well into the second quarter. And Joe Burrow, one of those drives, was running for his life. They believe he got hit. He got sacked twice. And that's just preseason. That's something that you don't want to see. It's something that you don't want to see. You don't want to see your franchise quarterback on the ground in preseason football. We're supposed to be working out the kinks. You dig what I'm saying? And this translates to all the weapons in the world. It don't mean jack when your offensive line is Swiss cheese. We joked that Joe Burrow helmet should come with a neck brace this season because that's how much he might be landing on the ground. If Cincinnati don't fix this, they don't fix his offensive line problems, and we're gonna talk about their defense, their Super Bowl dreams might be shattered. It might be over with. No matter how good Joe Burrow is, no matter how good Jamar Chase is, if you don't have the time to give Jamar Chase, RT Higgins, the ball, it means nothing. It doesn't matter how many points. If we score 35 points, if our defense give up 38. You dig what I'm saying? And with that, if they have a shaky start, Zach Taylor, the coach for the Cincinnati Bengals, I believe his chair has become scorching hot. He's on a hot seat. And the Bengals start off 0-2 or 1-4 or somewhere in that nature, I can see the fans of Cincinnati calling for that job. Because for the last 2 years, you haven't made the playoffs. You're starting off horrible. And you don't have your key defensive star. Your defense is trash. Your offensive line is horrible. What else do you want? What else do you think is going to happen? Zach Taylor, you got to get this team together, do what you need to do so this team can come out hot because you have the potential of the world. Everybody wants to see a Joe Burrow Super Bowl champion. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody wants to see them go back to the Super Bowl again and get success. But if you do not fix the offensive line play, the defense doesn't play better, and you come off 0-5, 0-4, or 1-4 or something of that nature, you might as well just go pack your bags and go back to the crib because you're not going to be in Cincinnati. And speaking of the terrible defense, come on, guys. Man, get Trey Henderson, son. We talk about back-to-back 17 sack seasons. Back-to-back 17. It's most people that can't get 17 sacks. And we got a back-to-back 17 sack season. Come on now, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why we can't get this man signed, man? Front office, what's going on? If I'm Joe Burrow, just like I put my my feet my fist on the table for Joe Burrow, T Higgins, I gotta do the same thing for Trey Henson. We had a horrible defense, and we had a NFL sack leader on our team. Just imagine we take him off. Now, how much horrible is the defense gonna be with him out the game? That's what we gotta think about. That's what we gotta think about, man. Our line is shitty. Our defense is shitty. Our one bright spot on the defense that we're not going to resign them. Come on, Cincinnati, we gotta get that right. But moving on to the other side of the of Ohio, we got the Cleveland Browns. Y'all know my affinity for the Sanders family and Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw this coming. We got Deion Sanders' kid, college free now. He rolls up to Cleveland, and you get what I'm saying? It's pub everywhere. It's publicity everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They just named Joe Flacco as the starter in week 1. But we already knew that. We already knew that. The problem is we have not seen Shedeur Sanders get reps with the first team. Now, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because why haven't we even got the chance? We saw the first preseason game. By measurements of all professional analysts, former professional quarterbacks, it was a great game. He played a good game. He showed you that he was a pro quarterback. Now, we did have an oblique injury that kept us out week 2. Dylan Gabriel played. He played a decent game. Besides the 2 turnovers, the interception, he has to do better on that. And then the fumble with the handoff exchange. That's going to come with timing. But for Shedeur Sanders to not have any first-team reps, it's horrible. It's horrible. The kid is quoting, and I paraphrase it. He said, you got to control what you control. And that's true. But that's true. You got guys, pundits out there that say he's been the most impressive backup. Right now, they still got him listed at 4th on the depth chart. They got Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, then him. And we haven't seen Kenny Pickett play this whole training camp. He's been injured, hampered by injury, so he hasn't been practicing or he hasn't played since probably week 1 in training camp. And they still shining off. But we seen the owner. We seen what the owner said. We seen the owner say that Shedeur Sanders wasn't his pick. If it was his choice, if he was telling y'all then that Shedeur Sanders wouldn't be on the team. And we seen the wild play out. We seen it playing out right now. We just got to go with the season go, man. But just know, we're going to keep watching. Because just know, if Flacco give us a 3 and out, or he has a horrible, horrible couple of games, we're trying to see 12 in that game, man. We're going to see 12 in that game. He's going to play. He's going to do his thing. And he ain't going to give the job up again. I'm predicting that right now. I'm predicting about, let's say, week 5. Week 5, the Browns give us a 1-4 record. We should see 12 back out there. Or 12 out there, period. Now we got to move on to, the hat that I got on. America's team. The Dallas Cowboys. Netflix just dropped a documentary series, if you want to say that. America's Team, The Gambler, and the Cowboys. It's a docuseries on our own Dallas Cowboys. It is wild. And it's titled The Gambler for a reason. Our owner, Jerry Jones, is front and center, as always, calling the shots. You dig what I'm saying? In fact, in the new Netflix documentary, Jerry Jones blatantly says he likes the pain of being the owner and the GM. Now, we know down here in Dallas, we want him to pick a side. We want to pick one. Preferably just be the owner and give up that GM, but you know how Jerry is. He's not going to do it. Basically, he says hire the GM. Nah, we ain't going to do that. That'll spoil all the fun for him. So we already know what's going on. And the fun is ballroom bets, locker room gossip, and the same supermodel wife that gets the investigations throughout the year. You dig what I'm saying? He lays it all on camera. He says that the Dallas Cowboys is literally a 365-day soap opera. And when he slows it down, he stirs it up. Even in the documentary, I'm saying, even at the documentary premiere, we can half expect them to film the next episode in the locker room, maybe next week on the Jumbotron, flashing Micah Parsons trade requests all over the place. You dig what I'm saying? And all I can say, come on, it's football. More drama than daytime talk show. And remember, even Hollywood love Dallas. After all, our franchise is the most valuable franchise on the planet. But like I said earlier, we talking about the Micah Parsons trade request. Micah Parsons is requesting a trade. You think what I'm saying? He wants out. There's reports that he wants out. I believe he just wants his money up, as he should. But it's kind of a horrible situation for Micah because he's clearly on a contract. And when his contract is up at the end of the year, they can franchise tag him and they can franchise tag him a year. Again, it's 3 years that Cowboys really got him under control. It's reports that said that the sack machine is tired of negotiation by Instagram and he's demanding a trade. Coach Brian Schottenheimer was pressed on it and basically said, relax, he'll play week 1. And I can only go off of what I believe that people inside the building are saying that he's going to play week 1. My thoughts on it is Jerry Jones, bro, you gotta talk to the agent. Why are you trying to make a deal with the player and excludes the agent? Players have agents for a reason. And their reason is so they can handle the business and I can just go out there and go play football. But again, Micah Parsons, you know who you're dealing with. When you go to regular meetings with Jerry Jones, you got to expect him trying to put the wool over his head. Like we just talked about it. The documentary is called The Gambler and the Cowboy. You get what I'm saying? So emphasis on that gambler part. So he believes he can do business with you one-on-one. It don't always work out that way, especially nowadays in 2025. Jerry Jones told the media, don't lose any sleep over this. Translation, y'all freaking out, it's going to be fine. But let's be honest, every time Parsons step on the field, now fans will do one thing certainly. They will yell and scream to sign Micah. Now, do you want to hear that all over the training camp? Now, and training camp is basically, 3 or 4 weeks in now, and we've heard that a few times. But to not see Micah Parsons on that sideline for their defense is going to do horrible because I believe that's the weakest point of our team right now. Offense is cool. We got George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb. Offensive line is young, but they come together, gelling together. We got 3 different running backs that we can keep in rotation. Dak Prescott, y'all know how I feel about Dak Prescott. I feel he's still a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. But our defense is missing dogs. And Micah Parsons is one of those dogs that you don't want to be out. You know what I'm saying? Not on the field for you this season. And you damn sure don't want him to see across on the field on the team across from you. So whatever you got to do, Jerry Jones, let's make this happen. Let's make sure he's on the field for week 1 because we got Philadelphia. The defending champs, our biggest rivalry to date. So we got to make sure he's on the field for that. Now we need you, man. We need all the community. We need everybody, all our neighbors to hit us up, man. Y'all got some topics y'all want to discuss this season. I need y'all to be engaged in this season, man. This is going to be a great season. This season, I'm so happy about what's going on this season, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Make sure y'all hit us on Instagram, TikTok, Sports From NextDoor. You dig what I'm saying? YouTube, the HangOut Network, all episodes are going to be on YouTube. I'm saying next week we're going to get more into detail. And then we're going to bring the crew in the week after that. And we're going to have some fire show with y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It is your boy Rex. This is Sports From NextDoor. The season preview, season 2 is coming soon. Y'all boys be ready and girls be ready. Tap in, Sports From NextDoor. We hanging out. I'm out of here.